This is a quick demo of my SkunkWorks project. So it's a reading list tracker to track my book list and my progression with the current book I'm reading. So I'll add the books I got for Christmas here. So Chippewa, Chris Miller, showing the number of pages. So as you can see, I'm putting in a field for title, author, and number of pages. On the background survive. And what this is doing is creating a Java object that's then getting stored to a MongoDB database on my backend. So in the field, pages. Um, the enemy. Oh, as you can see here, I can remove books if I don't want to have them in the book list. But if I want to start reading the book, I click start reading, and then I can track my progress as I go. So start with 10 pages. You can see the progress bar will fill, and then as I keep reading throughout my night, then progress bar will update. It just adds the number of pages I'm reading. This will save, so this is just storage. This is because it's annotated with I'm currently reading, so it's like marked by that in the database. So this is just kind of there until I either remove it or mark as completed. So as you can see, when I mark it as completed, it says the number of pages I read, what date I started on, what date I completed on, and how many days it took to complete. I also added searching to the book list, so like as my book list grows, you'll see that you can just kind of sort and filter through it. Um, just do a quick little demo of that. So if I search test, it will return test. Search hello, return hello. Or search chip, return chipware. Um, yeah, I'm quite happy with it currently. So I like the progress bar and I like a few other things I built for it. Again, a bit onto the code here. So I use this project to learn RESTful APIs and how to build a Java backend, and also like I needed a book tracker anyway. So as you can see, this is my book controller. So this is how I do my post requests. These are all annotated with the mapping of what it is, and I just send it to this like URL. So as you can see, there's a few Lambda expressions. So I'm reading chapter 17 of Paul Deal's book to kind of learn like to get a bit better at them. So my code's a lot more concise and nicer because of that. I do a bit of it here, so I learned a little bit. So move on to the other stuff in the back end. So this is just a standard book object. So this is all my fields are marked as an entity, and then this is just my ID. So I have my setters and getters here for the fields as well. It's pretty standard stuff. This is my book repository. So this just allows me to, this basically just tells it to store to a MongoDB database. That's all this interface does. And this is my course config. So I was having issues with the Java and React um, front end like communicating with one another. So I had to set up cores for this to allow to like let it know these are allowed come in. That was pretty much it. So if I scroll down here to my next part, this is the front end. So I have my use state functions here. This is my use effect. So what I'm doing is I'm just fetching the data. I'm using Axios for the API calls. That's quite nice. So I quite enjoyed making this. I have a few things going on here, but it's just all like kind of boilerplate front end stuff. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm quite happy with the progress I made in it, and I'm gonna continue working on it because I quite like it, and I want to see how far I can take it. The next stages for me, I suppose, are adding like account validation. So currently, if I was to host this website, it would just be like my book list, and people come on and just like alter what I'm reading. But I kind of want each person to have their own like individual account and their own database for their own books. I think it'd be a nice thing to kind of get working on next and figure out how to do that. There's a few more features I want to add, but I'm conscious of over engineering it because I quite like its simplistic nature currently, as in this is exactly what I need and I quite like it. So I've been using it like a little bit. I have the database currently cleared just so I can kind of just for like demo sake. I can show that here. This is just I have like you just send a curl request to the thing and it just clears the database. And that was set up with my controller. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making this project and I really enjoyed it. So yeah. Thank you. That's all I have to demonstrate for my SkunkWorks project.